Alright guys, so it's that time of year where I kind of want to do a account recap of how I did for this year. So last year was not really the best time to do kind of like an account over recap, just because of the fact that last year the game came out only for 2 months. Well, this time around we do have a full year, into the global side of things. So that's why I kind of want to do like a recap to kind of show you guys what I have for this account. So let's kind of get started. We can start things out by taking a look at the ranks. So this is the class point. So we are at I was gonna say not one something. 39 is actually a pretty good place to be in, and I'll show you guys the breakdown of how I got to 12k right there. That's pretty impressive right there. So we are at the, I don't even know what class this one is supposed to be in, but we do have purple. We are in the purple 3 stars, so that's pretty decent right there. Does not tell me like the breakdown, which we'll take a look in a bit. For the total combat power for individual, we are at 530, and then the total combat power for squad 343, and this is the total combat power for my clan, which is actually pretty good, top 20, despite the fact that we only have 30 or 27 players or 27 members. That's actually pretty impressive, so I'll definitely take that. The next thing we should take a look at is the breakdown for the class point, or I like to call it the flex point. So alright, so the biggest portion is definitely coming from the clan battle for the individual from 8k. So tomorrow when we get the reward, we should get a recalculation on the clan battle. I think this time around I did not score anything within like the top 30, so I would expect my individual rank as far as the points that I'm getting should be way lower than that, but it's okay. It fluctuates every month. I don't like, in terms of the class point, I don't really care about this. This is just more to show you guys where the players are during the given period. I don't really care about that, and it captures the last 4 arenas class as well, or where you stand. So 57 I was at rank 35, 58 I was at 15, 59 I was at 22nd, and then 60th I was at 42. So you guys can definitely see my ranks for arena are not the best. I will definitely admit I'm not the best arena player out there, despite the fact that I should have most of the decent unit out there, but I'm not good at it. Alright, I'm just being honest. I'm just kind of there. So, but given these ranks, I'm pretty satisfied with my result. And let's take a look at the titles, just the rest of it. Besides, I don't like putting on that one. It serves no purpose. I think I have pretty much all of the event title except for one that I did not get. I think that one has I know it's one of the ones that has Pesh and 3 of the pilots that pilot equivalently. I don't have that one. Very unfortunate, because I think I couldn't complete the extra stage with a close combat unit. I couldn't use Moon Gundam at that time. It was just not efficient enough. So there we have that. As well as the clan battle, the one that's I'll probably talk a little bit more. I think I have gotten pretty much all of the clan battle title from 1 to 11 that we have right now, and tomorrow we are going to be getting, depending on what time you guys are watching this, I am pre-recording this, so by tomorrow I mean Tuesday. So that's the time when I'm recording it, a week after we finish just the November clan battle, but we should be getting the 12 tomorrow. But yeah, you guys can see some of them I did not place within like the top 100. I think for 9th and 10 I did not. Other ones I did try. I think the 4th one I did not either. So those are like the 3 I could not get into the top 100. And I'll definitely say it is mainly due to how my roster was. I did not have Sharsagu, so that was the unit that kind of screws me over. And I remember the other one was using GPO2. I could not get a better pilot that would allow me to gain EX screw gauge recovery, so I just could not pop EX screw gauge faster for GPO2, so that was definitely another flaw on my account. But other than that, I have been trying consistently to get into the top 100, because you guys can see the top 100 clan battle title this looks pretty flashy, having the units, the enemy units as the title image. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of chasing. If you guys are asking me, is there anything that I'm really out there trying to get? I feel like the arena titles are definitely one of that. Other than that, these are just some of the other specs for my account. I guess namely we can talk about the amount of times I got into number 30 for place 30 or above for elite, and then a 100 time or place 100 or above for elite as well. Previous arena rank was 42. Highest should be a 21, right? Yeah, highest was a 21, and then rank 4 was our highest clan, so that was very impressive. So I don't think we'll ever get back to that peak. I think it was just a special moment for that. We were able to achieve that rank 4 right there, so that was pretty good. But other than that, let's actually check out my box. So I guess in terms of the box, we can take a look at the amount of units that I have potential unleashed to 5. Namely kind of like the limited stuff. I think standards, I'm not really going to focus too much in it, just because in terms of standard unit, or actually show you guys what my roster is looking like at the moment. So we can do this by this combat power, filtered by UR. So this is pretty much all the URs that I have, and things that are below or some that I do not have. So these are some of the standards that are a little missing from my account. So it's pretty much 4 rows. So I'm missing like at least like a good what? So 27 or 26 actually, because each row is 7. And yeah, I'm missing 26 standards and 1 limited. So Crossbow X1 is the one that I could not get, or I didn't want to get, just because I feel like Crossbow X1 was not a good unit to begin with. That's why they decided to kind of bench this unit, or they released this unit way ahead of what it was supposed to be. Our first year anniversary, they were like, nope, we're not doing that. So yeah, I definitely say this unit did lack a lot of just a lot of good abilities that will make this unit good. I think for the first year anniversary for JP, I think it was kind of, it is what it is at that point in time, but I guess they learned how just underrated this unit is. They're like, nope, we can't drop that for global, no way. But other than that, like the only unit that I'm really chasing for right now is definitely the Charge Lagoon. I wish I would have pulled for that unit, but I did not. But let's now take a look at the total unit enhancement points that I went in for some of the units. So I have spread evenly through the top 2 rows unit. Yeah, even maybe you can say like 3.5 or 2.5. But yeah, you guys can definitely ask, like, would probably ask me like, oh my gosh, like how do I get unit enhancement point faster? But I would definitely say there's not really a faster way of getting it, because each day you can only get, or because we can only have 100 AP or BP per the tanks. So if you need to get more than that, you obviously have to either top up, meaning you should dive into refresh your BP, or you just wait patiently and get that, right? So for me, I obviously do top up my BP once a day. So I just spend 100 diamonds to get that refresh. So I'm doing 200 BP per day to account for the unit enhancement points that I would need. The other method that I would normally do, I will actually go ahead and actually reset this. So meaning reset, I will actually click on here. We'll do this, and I will just do reallocate. So once you click on this one, if you do not already have a UR body disc, what you would do, you go on here, you just purchase one, and then after that, when you exit out here, you can click this again and you can reallocate. So after that, you are supposed to claim on a gift box, and you will get back the chips and the unit enhancement point to feed it onto some of your other units. So last week during the clan battle, I actually went ahead and benched my perfect ability, just because of the fact that this unit, I have not been using this unit for ages. So given that circumstances, I was like, I think there is definitely a unit I should sack off as far as the unit enhancement points, because I mean, like, why would I have it sit on a unit that I'm probably not going to be touching or using for a good minute? So that's why I was like, let's do that. And I mean, it kind of pays off feeding everything into Xeon, because it did help to improve my individual score and the clan score for the clan battle. So I think it was definitely a good investment overall. Spending, I think it was like a good 300 rainbow coins. I'll definitely say this is definitely geared towards players who has the abundance of the rainbow coin and are willing to do that. It's definitely not for everyone. I wouldn't recommend it to just regular players out there. Definitely wouldn't recommend that. So we do have that. So most of them I did just went up to level 51 for all of them, split evenly, just because of the fact that anything beyond 51, this takes a lot of the unit enhancement points, and given I usually pace them out month by month, so I try not to overuse it. So when I do showcases for you guys, I do have I maintain a good amount, so I can easily get them up and show you guys how they would do with a bit of unit enhancement in it. So yeah, so right now I am in the process of collecting as much as I can, so I can gear up for the next month or this month's limited unit release. The other thing I should show you guys is probably the potential unleash count. So we do have this right here. There's no way for me to filter specifically by limited units oriented, because I know those are probably things that you guys would want to take a look at the most. But starting from red elements, or we have Penelope that's maxed out, Kasatria is maxed out. For blue elements, the 4 unicorns maxed out, Sasabi's maxed out. And moving into the green now, we have perfectibility, DO, and then that's it. And then for purple, I do not have anything maxed out for that yet at the time being, so still working on that. And for the yellow, we do have Zeta that's maxed out currently. And now we are looking at the P4 stuff. So we have Penelope, Xeon, Kubali, and then the yellow Sasabi. So for Penelope, I think we are like, how many months out are we getting into? We are, I'm actually 5 months and counting. So depending on how the meta goes, if this unit is still good by next year around June timeline, we should be good. It's gonna take me 5 months. Unless I do pull it somewhere, but other than that, it is going to take me literally 5 months to max out Penelope. As far as Xeon, I think we are actually in a better hands for this unit, because I did actually, if I count this month, because I haven't bought anything yet, we should be looking at 3 months out from now, so we should be talking about February. That's probably going to be my closest of getting this unit to P5, unless I am able to get it anytime earlier. So same thing for, I think for yellow Sasabi, I am also 5 months out. And for Kubali, I think probably same thing as well. We can definitely check, but let's kind of see that real quick. I think, yeah, we should be like good 5 months out. Okay, no, I am actually 3 months out for this unit, so that's not bad. 3 months at it. I think by that time Kubali should still be pretty fun, or should still be offering a lot. And now that we are moving into P3, we have Phoenix, that's P3. P2, we have the Unicorn, the the Purple Sasabi, and then we have Sisakui. So Sisakui now is at P2 as well, so that was actually pretty mind blowing right there. And then we have V2 at only P1. Victory 2 was the unit that I didn't really want to chase. It was something I think I got fairly lucky off, and I was like, alright, sure, why not? And other than that, we do have the new Gundam FF, which I did pull off from a single multi. Both the new Gundam and Armor I did pull from a single multi. So those two were the only unit that I was able to do that, and I was like, my gosh, I definitely lucked out on that. But I didn't do anything for this unit, unfortunately, because I know I'm not really going to be using it. So there you guys have it. Other than that, I think that should be it from here. So the next thing we can probably take a look at is maybe my inbox or the item list. Let's see what we have. So these are kind of the items that I'm looking at. So these are definitely pretty important. The assembly tickets, those are standards, and the the SR or higher. So we do have those as well. Arena medal, we are looking at 96k, so that's actually pretty impressive. While the climb medal, we are only looking at 1,000, so definitely fairly low on that right there. As far as the different three of those different horror coins, we have 136k for the silver, 45k for the gold, and then 5,000 for the rainbow coins. And this is definitely going to be another hot topic as far as like, my gosh, like how how do you suppose to rank up to 5k just like that? Well, this week around we do have the RA72, the free-to-play version of things, and then we do have Armor. So if you guys have been, playing or been doing the daily fragment runs, that RA72 is a unit that has been added to the roster a long time ago. So if you guys already have the RA72 max out, you immediately do get a refund for those fragments that you already got, and the fact that you do get the full set, or you can get up to P5, so meaning you should be able to get up to including the pilot up to 1,500 rainbow coins. So that is, I did a count into this already, so that's kind of how I got some of that amount. And the other one is just mainly I just summon a lot. The more I summon, the more I am able to accumulate if I am getting units that I have already maxed out, meeting at P5. So they literally, any unit that you have at P5 and you pull copies off, they immediately get refund into rainbow coins. So that's simply how I got them. Grand coins at 6k, and then the total war medal, I have not done anything to it yet because there's nothing really worth spending. And these are some of the upgrading materials, so definitely not like the most impressive, especially the UR custom ticket. Definitely in a dire need to get more and more. Here are some of the fragments that I did the blueprint. So all these units are maxed out already. It's just that I have not hopped into the shop to get them exchanged for it, but we do have that. Same thing for the palette. There are definitely a lot that I should not even have it in here, but here we are. And the final thing to talk about is going to be the diamond shop. So in the diamond shop, I want to show you guys my VIP level. So at 35 is a fairly impressive number to be looking at. So this is kind of a gauge to show you guys how much I have spent into the game. So yeah, most people would probably be maybe VIP level 10, I think, if you guys are like a free to play, or maybe even lower than that, maybe 5, 6, 7 around there, or even I think. But yeah, 35 is nothing short of purchasing a lot of these. So in the comment section below, you guys can definitely leave at your best estimation how much I have spent into the game, higher or lower, and then I'll guess, or I guess I'll kind of give you guys like oh, you got it correct, or around there, and then I'll something about that. But you guys can definitely leave your best guess as to how much I have spent into the game. But other than that, I think that is pretty much it in terms of wrapping up my account for just this year. Next year should be quite the banger. I feel like it's definitely going to be a bigger roster, just better and more limited unit out there to be chasing. But that's going to be pretty much it for me, and I'll be catching you guys all on the next one.